They're different, but they were the same at the same time. Welcome everybody to Cereal Review. Today's video is going to be on Apple Jacks. I reviewed Apple Jacks Caramel, which is very different from the normal Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks is very good, and it was one of my favorite cereals growing up. Apple Jacks is one of the best cereals out there, and it's right behind Froot Loops as one of my favorites. Now, as I look on this box, it says there is more cinnamon inside, which I really like the apple flavor, and there wasn't really a lot of cinnamon flavor. The caramel flavor is really good, and the normal Apple Jacks flavor is even better. Apple Jacks and Froot Loops were the top two that I always had in mind when I thought of cereal. And they were very similar. They're different, but they were the same at the same time. Apple Jacks and Froot Loops are definitely the top two. Let's give it a try. The box is very easy to open, which I've noticed, and that gets a +1 from me. Most cereals are very hard to open, and this one was very easy. The second flap didn't really stick, which was very good. Oh, and as I smell this, it smells amazing. I haven't eaten Apple Jacks in a long time, at least the normal ones, and I forgot how they taste. And I just remembered how good they actually smell, because I haven't smelled them in a very long time. It smells like apples and cinnamon, which makes sense. Alright, as I look into this, I always remember that there were a lot less green loops, and there were a lot more cinnamon loops. On this one, it says there's a lot more cinnamon, and I don't know why they did this. If 90% of the bag is already cinnamon. You see that? Look at that. Look at that. It's 90% cinnamon. I'm assuming everyone knows what Apple Jacks looks like. So here you go. Alright, just as I remember it. Very good. And both of the loops don't have a different taste. They all taste the same, whether it's orange or green. I don't know if there's a lot more cinnamon, but I definitely prefer more apple, because there's already so much cinnamon cereals. I would prefer if there was just an apple one, because there isn't. But as you see on here, you could win an Xbox Series X, which is another plus. And of course, it doesn't have trisodium phosphate, which you won't die in the next 5 years. Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10. This is very good cereal. If you see it in the aisle, always pick it up. Either pick up Apple Jacks or Froot Loops. Those are your only two options, and they will be the only two options going forward. That's been Apple Jacks. This cereal is amazing. I recommend it. Obviously, it's very good, and it's always going to be on the top of the list. Thanks for watching. Nice one.